Warning, this video may contain the following. Super jail twincest, ponies from My Little Pony, friendship is magic, crack pairings from said series and other fandoms, crossover pairings, hot interspecies sex, very strong language, gay poopy butt sex orgies and many more. Watch at your own risk.
Hello, my name is Pickles and today I will be going to PokeFarm. You are probably wondering why I am going to a website where you can raise Pokemon without having to catch them all. Well, Queen Voltalia is going to celebrate her second PokeFarm anniversary in October as Today 12, but she didn't want to wait that long, so she decided to make this video 7 months early. Anyway, when I get to PokeFarm, there will be a giant ass line full of furfags, bronies, computer geeks, video game geeks, wiggers, niggers, sand niggers, Mexicans, white trash, Asians, little shitcorns of children, middle school kids, gypsies, furries, pontifags, weeaboos, Jews with huge wallets, and next generation Pokemon fans who will force me to wait for what seems like the amount of time to wait for the year 3000 but is actually no time at all, so to kill time I will jerk off to a wet dream of the one Slayer like. I find it weird that he's being compared to the warden of Super Jail. Maybe it's because he had a similar outfit. He looks so sexy and tight. Why would you even wait in a line when you're inside a computer? Who cares? This is a Pickles Goes to Video bag that lost well. Suddenly, one of the weeaboos will turn around and see me thap in public and scream OMG, that is not kawaii. Think of the kawaii Disu kids, and I will tell her off, which shut the hell up, you Japanese wannabe. Can't you see I am masturbating to the one Slayer from the Lorax? And she will get disgusted and say the one Slayer isn't kawaii, because he is not Japanese. Also, what you're doing is sick, so either stop it or go somewhere else. This will piss me off to no end, so I will beat her to death with my 300-mile-long cock like smack 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 peg that lost well, and then I'll rape every guy in line like weeaboos are just so delusional. I'm surprised that no one else thought about doing this. Using the My Little Pony toys as dildos. Your iPods also make good dildos. Would you like some cream? Bag that lost well, and then I'll knock out all the women in line with my 300-mile-long cock like smack 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 peg that lost well. Once I have finally cleared the line, I will first go to the lab to look at some Pokemon eggs. Professor Holly will ask, how may I help you, sir? Are you here to adopt a Pokemon egg? And I will say I'd like to adopt a penis clown egg along with a faggot aardvark egg and a stingray egg. And she will say, sir, those Pokemon don't exist. Would you like to adopt a Pichu egg instead? And then I'll say, okay, fair enough. That egg is perfect to use as a dildo. And she will say, what the hell? Get out of here, you sick faggot, before I call the cops. But before she can do anything else, I will beat her to death with my 300-mile-long cock like smack 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 peg that lost well, and then I'll steal all the eggs in the lab to use as dildos later. Next, I will go to the shelter and rape every male Pokemon like that whacking really turned me on. I find the Gardevoir and Gallade really sexy. This is technically Ophelia. Oh well, I fucked worse things before. Everyone drink your milk. Now I'll be Mr. Snow. Bag that lost well, and then I'll knock out all the female Pokemon with my 300-mile-long cock like smack 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 peg that lost well, and then steal all the eggs to use as dildos later. Then I will go to the daycare and Professor Laurel will ask, do you have any Pokemon you'd like to put into the daycare? And I will say no, but I'd like to put my penis into your asshole, and he will say, get the hell away from me, you sick fuck, or else I'll call the cops. I will then say the famous phrase, I'll show you the true definition of a sick fuck, and then I'll rape his ass like you'd think by now these guys would learn not to threaten to call the cops on Drew Pickles. I bet they would have never seen this coming. Suck in it, not prepared to drown in my fluids. Bag that last swallow. At this point, Collink will step out of his office and scream, what the fuck is going on here? And I will say, oh hello sir. I was just turning PokeFarm into Swell Farm. He will demand who I am, and I will say my name is Drew Pickles and I am the gayest male deity who ever lived. He will then say, get the fuck out of PokeFarm before you force me to call the police, and then I'll say, if you do that, I'll just rape the police to death. Collink will then bend over and tell me to get this over with, so I'll rape Collink like I find it hard to believe that the manager is a shinx. Why would the manager be a shinx? Why am I even questioning this? How do you like the gayest man in the universe ramming his penis into your asshole? Consume my man yogurt from my mastodonic cup. Now it's time to spray you down. Bag that last super swallow. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This all sounds weeaboo-telling, massacring, body-splitting, Pokemon raping, egg-stealing, vomit-inducing. This video is so gross it'll probably be flagged swallow. I think I'll go to PokeFarm and do all that right now. Goodbye, you sexy faggots. And have a swell day.